Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to be using these silicone fingers to practice today, and I'm going to be doing two different styles. First thing you want to do though is take the shine off. I'm looking for a little buffer. You want to use that to take off the shine. Don't be too rough and aggressive like myself. You see all that pop out? Yeah, you don't want that. Okay, and then you're going to remove the dust. Don't use a finger. If this is a client, do not use your finger, use a brush. Okay? Okay, so here is how you get these formed off. You tear it off right like that. You see it? And then you remove it. Take that little tab right there, stick it in the middle, and then you roll that sucker in between your fingers like so. Pinch these two little flaps together. Bam. Bam. You've pinched those two. Yeah, now you have that beautiful shape. You're gonna roll it up in there and slide it in. Oh, yeah, it feels good, don't it? Oh, no, too deep. Too deep. Pull it back. Yeah, there we go, just right. You want to push it in nice and tight. See that? Now it's good, ain't it? Feel good, don't it? So if you want to make this into a square, you can go ahead and clip that part right there, so, and open up the end. Now you have a square. You can turn this baby right into a square nail. Okay? That's the easiest way I've figured out how to do this into a square. Okay. All right. So we're ready. So I'm going to get my acrylic and my monomer, and we're going to get going, okay? I don't know where this thing is. Took me forever to find it. I was being picky, I guess. But I'm going to be using this beautiful nude, because it's sparkling and I like sparkles in my life. Okay, here we go. So the first thing you want to do is burp your brush. Means get rid of all the bubbles. Okay, and then we're gonna get started. Okay, so you want to dip. Okay, and look at your brush, and then boom, put it down, and you want to set that up. You want to make sure your sides are perfect. I know I should have drained my beads somewhat because it's kind of running all over the place. You really don't want to have that, but it's not too bad. So all you do is make sure that your corners are perfectly neat. Okay? Yep. See how it's nice and flat and perfect, and you have a nice square. You see how perfect that is? Right away. It's perfect. Okay? So you want to make sure the corners are lined up with your side walls, and then after that make sure your edges are sharp like a tack. Yeah. And now you can move on to your apex. Okay, you place your second bead right there, the apex area, let it flow, and then you pull, pat, pull, pat and pull. This is all you're going to do with this next bead. You're going to pat it in place and pull it down the sides. And don't pull too much of it down. You just want to pull enough. You don't pull too much, because then your apex will be gone. Okay, you won't have any apex. Okay? And now you're going to work on your cuticle area. Always, every time you dip and do your work, you want to wipe your brush. You see how much time I wiped my brush already? It's a disease. You wipe. Okay, see, I drained that bead, so it's not running back into the cuticle area to flood it. And now I am going ahead and pulling the corners down. Okay? You want to make sure you pull that bead all the way down to the free edge. Make sure you check your corners. Make sure you check your sides. And you want to look at the nail from sidewall to sidewall. And I saw a little dip right there in the apex area. So I'm filling that out. And I'm just going to feather it in and pull it down at the same time. So you want to walk your brush down the nail. And also you want to make sure your sides are perfect. Boom, Bombay. Clean the brush. I see a little spot where it needs some more, and I'm going to work that. Make sure your cuticle area is nice and tight and not touching the skin, because that's very important, because that will cause the nails to lift and pop off, and you don't want that problem. Okay? You're going to pinch it a little tighter to give it a nice C curve, And that's it, guys. Look at that. It's cute, eh? Yes. Okay, I think it needs a little bit more in the apex. So that's why you want to, it's very, very crucial that you check your nails from side to side, up and down. Make sure your product is level and smooth. Okay? See there? Look on it. No. Yes. You don't want too much of a thick of an apex. But yeah, because when you some people like a dramatic apex, not everybody does. So I think that's good enough. And I'm gonna just file this. But this video is not about filing. When your nail is dry, squeeze the pinch the form and you just pull it off just like that, and you're ready to do your filing. Okay, look, boom. Okay, you grab your hand file and you start doing your filing. Okay, all right. Okay, as I said before, this video is not about filing. Okay, I'm showing you another demo on this. I'm going to be doing a coffin shape. So this time I'm pinching that form really tightly because you want it to stay in place, because they have a tendency to move around when you're using the fingers. So I am just squeezing up my side right up to the side wall. You want to use your brush, the side of your brush, to walk that up to the nail to get a nice tight. You know how people like things tight. Okay, so you want to make sure that is nice and tight at the side wall. Yeah, force it there, force it in. All right. And make sure everything is level, coming from side wall of the nail to down to the free edge of the acrylic that you're trying to create. Okay, and then you want to thin that baby down until it's perfectly in the length that you want, and then you straighten off your edges. And I see a little dip right there, so I'm going to make sure that is perfect. Before I place my second bead, I want to make sure that my corners are not open, because sometimes you will forget it, you will miss that. So you want to make sure that your corners are perfect. Those are the points the nails always seem to want to break from. So you want to make sure those are very much done. Okay, so now that we have our foundation, we're going to go ahead and build our apex. Okay, so here we go. Place it and let it sit for a second, and then you just want to feather it down. You don't want to pull too much of it. You don't want to pull it too much. You want to feather it down, because you still want to have a nice thickness in the area where the stress area is, which is your apex area. So you want to make sure, not too bulky, but not too flat at the same time. Okay? And you want to check your nails from sidewall to sidewall, up and down and all around. Okay? Don't be scared to turn that client finger, because if it don't look good, they're gonna blame you. Okay? So now I have my cuticle bleed, and don't you want to get this one too wet, and angle your client's finger down that it does not flood the cuticle area, because if it does, honey, that nail's gonna pop off. Okay? So wipe off the areas around the cuticle and make sure you clean up your sides. Check your walls. Anywhere you see anything need, don't be scared to add as much bead as it takes to make this set the nail look good. Don't be scared of the beads, honey. Don't be scared to apply these products. Okay? So when it look good to you and you think you got this, you're done. Now it dry, you just squeeze it. Before it completely dry, I'm gonna go ahead and pinch this sucker. Squeeze that sucker, pinch it. You don't want to do it when it's too wet, because it will dent this nail, but you don't want to do it when it's too dry, because it won't pinch it. You want to just have a perfect consistency, and boom. After it's dry, now it's totally dry, you can tap it. You can go ahead and unfile this baby. But as I said before, this video is not about filing. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell as well. Bye.